Good morning, my name's Paul Taylor. I'm the head of pre-employment for Qube. I've been with Qube now over 11 years and I've worked on the traineeship side of things since they came in 2014. And my colleague Kath, who's also on the call, I'll let Kath introduce herself, although I've given away her name. So Kath, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Catherine Ackrell and I'm a pre-employment manager looking after the traineeship department and the delivery. I've worked for Qube for 5 years now, and initially I started as a tutor recruiter, and then over the last 2 years I've become a manager.
Okay, so we're just going to go through discussing what traineeships are, and I know traineeships have become quite a focus point from the government in recent times. So you would have no doubt heard the word traineeships bandied about recently, if not before. So we're just going to go through and discuss what traineeships are, and also look at the success we've had, and also you'll see some testimonials from some students as well that have been on the journey with us. If you do want to ask any questions during the presentation, then like I mentioned, just please type it into the chat. Somebody is monitoring that and we'll read the question out to us as we're going on through the presentation.
So in terms of what a traineeship is a government-funded education and training programme with work experience that is focused on giving young people the skills and experience that employers are actually looking for.
So when we're discussing a traineeship with employers, we look at a traineeship is all about giving a young person an opportunity where they wouldn't normally get that opportunity because they may lack the social skills, they may lack the work skills that you require. They may not have up-to-date CVs when they apply for the role. So the traineeship is about giving those young people that opportunity. So it's about looking back to the person who gave you your first opportunity when you first came into the working world. I'm sure you can all remember who that was, and doing just that for a young person. And it's about giving them the meaningful work experience that they can then move into either an apprenticeship role that you may be advertising, or just into a straight job opportunity that you're advertising as well. So I'm just going to play you a small clip of somebody who has gone through the program and what it meant to them.
I couldn't find a job, so that decreased my self-confidence because I was applying for lots, and some I got through to the interview but they wouldn't take me on.
Initially, when I first met her confidence levels had been knocked because she'd applied for lots and lots of roles and she'd been overlooked one way or another.
Traineeship's a good idea because it shows your employer that you're capable of working, and obviously it shows the potential that you have inside because you get that chance to show how that you'll be able to do it.
Everybody can shine through on an interview, but we've seen how Ruxa works. We've seen what she is capable of doing within the 12 weeks. We know what her work ethic is, how she will fit in. So hence, it's better that way. So we've had her for 3 months and it has been a good experience for her as well.
At the beginning, I was a bit nervous, but then I got better. That felt really good. It felt like I'd achieved something and I was really proud of myself.
Ruxa has really shone through. She's well motivated and she will use her own initiative to carry tasks forward. And she's a loving and caring person.
Thankfully, I got a traineeship, and then from there I progressed onto an apprenticeship, and then they put me straight onto a level 3, which obviously boosted my self-confidence because I felt that they've obviously seen that potential in me.
It's just great to see young people do that and go through it and understand that there is an end goal, and that, you know, Ruxa has evidence of that it's worked, and that she's now on an apprenticeship, and she's got that idea that she wants to go further than that.
It's absolutely amazing sort of thing. She is a totally different person in that she'll engage with individuals that she's never met before, and she's just got this bright, happy face. She's built up a network of contacts and support groups that she can talk to both inside and outside of work.
My self-confidence has really boosted a lot of my self-esteem. I've also started seeing that I can do something before I was like, I can't do it, and I've become more positive towards life. So I've had a big improvement. It's all because of the traineeship, because if I didn't get that traineeship, then I would still be looking for jobs.
So what do traineeships include? So at the core are the work preparation training, English and Maths for those who need it, and a high quality work experience placement. We can develop a bespoke model which suits both the needs of the business and the individual student. And content includes work preparation training, English and Maths training if required, and work experience placement with several weeks with you as the employer. In addition to these core elements, we can work with yourselves to provide a bespoke model. So again, we can blend in your induction materials, which obviously gives a better impact in terms of the knowledge of the company and your values.
So what your involvement is as the employer is that you would commit to offering a quality work placement, and that is with a view that your next step is either an apprenticeship or an outcome into paid work. So that work placement that you would be offering would be basically a taster of what is going to come next after the traineeship is finished. So we would agree what the content and objectives are going to be required during the placement between yourselves and the trainee, so they understood exactly what was expected of them during the programme. It'd be a structured opportunity for the young person that is matched to their areas of interest and aspiration. So we would make sure that people who apply for the position are interested in the role that has been published, and they've not just applied because they are looking for work. It is something that they're interested in. So we do all of that check before they actually get into the placement or they get in front of you as the employer. Coaching and training from an individual mentor in the business, and this is a really good opportunity for you in your organisation to look at if you've got somebody that you think could be your next team leader, supervisor or manager, or however the structure is in your organisation, to give them the trainee to mentor in your business. They might be on an apprenticeship themselves, and this is a really good opportunity to see them develop and give them the trainee to mentor. That doesn't mean that they need to be with them every day of every hour that the trainee is in. It's just that they've got a buddy there and a coach that can help them understand the needs of the job that's available at the end. You need to invest the training time to nurture the young person on how your business runs, so that young person really feels that they want to be part of the organisation when it comes to the end of the traineeship.
So in terms of costs, traineeships are fully funded by the government and are exempt of minimum wage rules, meaning you will not be required to pay the trainee whilst they are enrolled on the programme. You are able to give them a wage up to the value of £330 a month, however, which is obviously encouraged.
Okay. Any other costs that the trainee may incur, so like bus travel, train travel, any travel expenses, we provide that support, so there's no expense required from you as the employer. If they require support with clothing, or if they require support with food and things like that, then again, that is a cost that Qube Learning would take. So the benefits to yourselves is that it can help develop a loyal and talented workforce. It allows you to help tackle the youth unemployment, which is now in not just local areas, but across the whole country. I know youth unemployment is at the highest level that it's ever been at due to the pandemic. It's a government incentivised programme, so you may have seen the announcement about the government incentive, which is offering £1,000 for each new traineeship placement that is offered, and that is up to a maximum of 10. And we're still awaiting confirmation of the detail of how that is paid to you as the organisation, but at the moment we know that it's £1,000 for any new or expanding offer of a traineeship. It gives you your current employees experience in coaching and mentoring. Like I mentioned before, it's a great opportunity for somebody that you want to develop within your business to give them the traineeship to work alongside. And as Kath mentioned before, we can design a bespoke program that works for both your business and your trainee. So we can look at whether you've got your induction model for a new member of staff coming into your business, and we can take that and we can implement that into our traineeship program, so that during the 8 weeks that the trainee is in placement, they will be doing your induction program. So when they finish that and they go into the job role, then they'll either be ready to go, or they will just have a little bit of training left to complete. It's a cost and time effective recruitment solution, as we've got a specialised team who will work with you to get the right person. So all the sifting of CVs, speaking to them first before sending them along to speak to you, we take that through our dedicated team. We can help you increase capacity and productivity, because you're going to get a young person that's going to be working for you for the 8 weeks with a view to go on to the next step. It's a potential route into an apprenticeship, and it's a great way to bring somebody in to a role that's going to go on to an apprenticeship. I'll show you some stats further on, but we have great success rates with students that go from a traineeship into an apprenticeship and stay on programme. Traineeships will allow you to shape the skills and experience of young people from your local community, which will help your business to develop a loyal and talented workforce, generating good PR for your business.
My name's Autumn Wright. I've been doing a traineeship at Little Learners for 7 weeks, and I've really enjoyed it. It's gave me a DBS and a lot of experience, which I'm very happy for. I used to do agriculture in college, and I realised that wasn't for me, and then I got this nearly straight away after, and I've really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to get an apprenticeship in childcare.
My name is Charlotte Thomas. I'm doing a business admin traineeship at the Range Chesterfield. I have completed 5 weeks now. The traineeship has given me knowledge in areas such as customer service, trading standards, writing reports, printing off promotions, etc. I've applied previously for jobs at the Range, but I've never been successful. This has got me into really good work ethics. It's getting up on time, so I can come early, so I can do reports. Hopefully it's landed me a job with business admin.
I think that the programme is great, and I've learned so much. It helped me out immensely with my self-confidence. Everyone is so genuine and kind to you, and they help you whenever you're struggling or stuck on a task. I was nervous when I first started because I thought I'd get everything wrong, but it was a complete opposite, as everyone who is working with you helps you, and they give you feedback on everything you're doing. Qube Learning has helped me so much in getting onto the right path, which is working in retail. It's made me a lot more happier, and I feel like I'm part of the family.
Perfect.
So in terms of the traineeships, the benefits have been developed in response to research showing that young people frequently lack the knowledge and experience employers expect in the workplace. So traineeships help to tackle this problem while benefiting businesses in the following ways. So you as the employer can support the development of a high quality traineeship programme for your company in partnership with us, ensuring it both suits the needs of your business and the needs of the trainee. So like we've already mentioned, we've worked with quite a few nationals where we've used the induction materials and blended that within our resource books and log books. And it is a partnership from day one. And from that, then you get greater success and the student has a better experience. You can get ahead of your competition by bringing enthusiastic young people with their fresh ideas into your business before they get onto the job ladder. So, and not only that, they haven't got any bad experience or bad habits picked up elsewhere. So from day one, they are trained in your values, which is another positive.
So our model is a steps to success model, and in the background there you can see the different steps that are that we take our young people through. So at any point of these steps, somebody can join. So whether they join at the traineeship or whether they join pre-employment or even on a level 3 apprenticeship or higher than that, they can join at any point. So when we're talking to a young person about a traineeship opportunity, we talk to them about a career plan and a pathway. So we look to that next step. So whether it be a level 2 apprenticeship or it be into a job opportunity, we talk to them about it being a potential of a 5-year career plan for them. And the traineeship is just the starting point of that. So the clip I'm going to play now, it shows people that have started the steps at various points, starting from the traineeship and going through, and what it means to them.
And the winner is, from Bradford Bathrooms, Buffy Shirashi.
I'm Buffy. I work at the Bradford Bathroom Company. I have been there coming up to 7 months now.
They should go ahead and do the traineeship. Qube Learning is the best to do any sort of traineeship with.
So it's been absolutely brilliant working with Qube, with my tutor. She's helped me along the way. Obviously with this level 5 that I will complete, will allow me to hopefully go on and run my own home. So it has been a really long, but it's been a really good journey. So thank you, Qube.
Hi Qube, my name is Alex. With Qube Learning and also my tutor, this has helped me grow with confidence. I've been able to collaborate and partnership with different organisations and local community. Thank you, Qube, for all what you're doing, and long may you continue to do the good work.
I've really enjoyed all the different models and learnings and skills that have come alongside this apprenticeship and applying them to practice in my workplace so that I can do the best job possible. Much to my surprise, I've loved it so much that I've been able to use these newly acquired skills to move from a clinical into a managerial position earlier this year, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without all the fabulous support and wonderful skills that I've learned from Hannah and Qube. So thank you, Hannah, and thank you, Qube.
So that just shows where anywhere on that steps people can join the program, and they can start it. They can be people within your organisation that had started at a traineeship and go through the different levels within the organisation. So we do celebrate the success of our employers and of our students at an awards event, which is held every year. It's being held virtually this year for obvious reasons. but we invite young people to that who would have never been able to go to things like that before in London. And so the next clip that I'm about to show just shows exactly what it means to young people who get there and put the hard work in and complete their traineeship and go on to an apprenticeship, and what it means to them. Sorry, I'll go to that first and I'll come back. So in 2018-19, 74% of trainees continued into permanent employment. Out of those, 37% of the trainees progressed into an apprenticeship. Of those trainees who progressed onto an apprenticeship, 100% of them stayed on programme for more than 3 months, and that compares to 83% of apprentices who had not undertaken a traineeship. 100% of trainees who progressed to an apprenticeship in 1920 either completed or are still continuing their learning on their apprenticeship. So it just shows that the traineeship programme really does work if you're progressing into an apprenticeship, because that is the goal that they're working towards during that traineeship. They really want that apprenticeship, and they're putting the work in to make sure they get onto it, which is why those stats are what they are. Any questions?
We don't seem to have any in the chat function, Paul.
Okay.
None popped up. One lady has emailed to say that she's had to pop off early, and she's going to send a follow-up email, but nothing in the chat at the moment. A couple of people just popping on saying thank you, but I think that was all pretty clear and concise, so no follow-ups.
Okay, no problem. Well, if there are any questions, then feel free to get in touch with us at a later date, and we'll make sure that we answer any questions that you may have. But thank you very much for your time today, and enjoy the rest of the week and the weekend ahead. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.